Hey guys, I'm going to give you some information on a wonderful program called Head Start. It was established in 1965 and promotes school readiness for children in low income families by offering educational, nutritional, health, social, and other services. Since its inception, Head Start has served more than 31 million children from birth to the age of 5 and their families. In 2013, Head Start was funded to serve nearly 1 million children and pregnant women in centers, family homes, and in family child care homes in urban, suburban, and rural communities throughout the nation. Head Start programs are operated by over 1,500 community-based organizations. Grantees include school districts, universities, community health centers, tribal governments, Alaska Native corporations, city and county governments, community action agencies, and other profit and non-profit organizations. Does Head Start enhance children's developmental and school readiness? I 110% think so. Children leaving Head Start are ready to go, ready to learn, because they've had 2 years before kindergarten. By the spring of kindergarten year, Head Start graduates made a substantial gain in word knowledge, letter recognition, math skills, writing skills, and national norms. They Most children that do not receive 1 or 2 years of Head Start and go to kindergarten, sometimes their success rate is lower than those that did attend the program. Qualifications of the teachers has risen. Used to, when the program first started, I don't think you had, or at least the assistants didn't have to have degrees. Now Head Start teachers have very good teaching qualifications. Nearly 1/3 of all of the Head Start teachers have a bachelor's degree or a graduate degree, and teachers average nearly 12 years of teaching experience. My grandmother has worked for Head Start for 24 years. I attended the program myself for 2 years, as well as my little sister. We both grew up in the program, so it just seemed fitting to choose this as my profession. I love kids, and it brings me a lot of joy seeing the progress they make from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. I believe that every child should have the opportunity to experience Head Start. I have seen this program bring many things to tons of families over the years, and I couldn't see myself doing anything different. When I first started out with the program, they hired me on to work with behavior issues one-on-one with kids. That slowly moved me into transitioning from one school to another. Then I started in home base with Head Start, which I served 12 kids. I went into the home for an hour and a half once a week to each family and did homeschooling. Then I went from that to the elementary school, and I've been there for going on 3 years. The progress that you see these kids make is incredible. Sometimes in the moment throughout the year, you tend to get a little frustrated, and you may not think that what you're doing is sinking in, or they're not getting it, but they get it, and they listen to much more than you think they're listening to, and the payoff is just amazing. um, the program first started after John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. Lyndon B. Johnson was sworn in as president, and him and his wife, Lady Bird Johnson, declared war on poverty. After visiting poor areas in the Appalachian Mountains, they began the program of Head Start in order to provide education to low-income families that lived in poverty-stricken areas. Head Start turns 50 this year. We will be celebrating throughout the county on October 13th. Um, all the Head Start centers will get together to celebrate this. We are all picking someone from the county to represent, kind of like this informational speech. We're all choosing a person who has affected the county in some way. Head Start programs are operated by over 1,500 community-based organizations. Um, does Head Start enhance children's developmental and school needs? I think I already went over that. Went over the qualifications. Not really sure what else to put in here. We do different testings within the first 30 days of the program. We do a vision, a hearing, a speech, a fine and gross motor. We do height and weight for all of the children. We assist the families if the hearing, vision, speech, any of those are referred. We help the families get appointments. If they don't have transportation to these appointments for their kids, we help with transportation. We test their developmental needs. We try to teach the children how they learn instead of just teaching everybody one way. All the kids don't learn one way, so you have to learn the child and how they are going to learn so you can better help them succeed in what you're teaching them. The program is awesome, and everybody should attempt to get their child in this program. It's great. So that's all I have to say. Thanks.